Look at this guy on the motor. Speaking of all those motorcycle stuff. Now that's weird. This was meant to be. I can tell I'm on the right path because I just wanted to say I hate these memories about addiction. I want to be a positive person for the rest of my days here, but these memories are what they are. They're broken. Blurry memories real quick. My friend Dan Kelly, born April 1st, passed away. Rest in peace, my friend. I don't like saying rest in peace. He's not out there resting. My friend Dan Kelly passed away. What we thought was a suicide. He mixed heroin and crystal meth or something. Not getting in. I never did the crystal meth or any of that shit. But some people mixed heroin and crystal meth. And so Dan Kelly passed away. That was horrifying. He was born April 1st, April Fool's Day. Used to think that was pretty funny. I'm an Aries too. And we got into a motorcycle accident on one of these streets coming up. Like I was on the back of the motorcycle and he went to go forward and it did a wheelie and I fell and I nailed my right knee and I actually, well, I don't have much problems on the right knee, but it kinks up once in a while. But when he turned back on the motorcycle to get me after I fell to the ground, somehow an ambulance came and they had me in this neck thing. Like, it was just my knee. They put me in a neck thing. So Dan just freaked out. He said on the whole way to the hospital, he thought like he paralyzed me. And it was just a little scrape on the knee. And he showed up there with his dad, like coming in like crying, like he paralyzed me for the rest of my life. And Dan was funny, man. He was one of the funniest people I ever known. And he was in my dream once to let me know that he was safe in the afterlife. How crazy is that, right? But yeah, he showed up at the hospital with his dad, like crying, came to the thing, and I'm sitting up on the bed smiling. He's like, I thought you were freaking paralyzed. So that's another blurry memory. I'm glad to have that memory. So I was gonna turn back and go home. Sometimes I get nervous because I was thinking the probation office is up here and I want to go there, but I'm not as Will Ferrell said in freaking in that college movie, he said, I'm not exactly street legal. I got some tickets I never paid, so my freaking license is suspended. You know how people say stuff on camera that incriminates themselves and then they get in trouble? I wouldn't be in much trouble. So I'm not dumb, I'm incriminating myself. Freaking, who cares? I'd get another ticket. It's not like something of someone incriminates himself and then they get in trouble. I'd get another ticket, man. I can't afford to pay the tickets. I would pay him if I had money. So I got nervous. I'm like, yeah, we're going to the place where I died, but there's also the probation office is over there. I would like to walk through there and actually walk in the building. That's what I would really like to do, but freaking, let's just do one thing at a time. I'm glad I had that memory. Thanks for chilling. You've been Blurred. Peace. I gotta add another little tidbit that might be funny to you. This is gonna be, the blurry memory is gonna be called motorcycle accident. Okay, well Dan Kelly's the one that had the motorcycle, right? And this is Hauppauge, if anyone knows Long Island. So this is like a couple towns away. We go east, like 5 towns is where I used to live for like a couple years. Coram, Labana V. And Dan Kelly used to drive his motorcycle to Brooklyn, right? To get heroin, right? I'm not freaking whatever they glorifying like there's something good about it. But he told me stories he used to run from the cops in Brooklyn because they can't catch a motorcycle or something like that, right? But the one time, I don't know what the hell came in. I had to meet a drug dealer. I had to go to Smith Haven Mall. So this is Coram to Smith Haven Mall, right? That's like, that might be like 10 miles. I don't know. A lot of miles, a couple towns, like 4 towns. Coram, Selden, Centeridge, Smith, yeah, like 310. It's pretty far on a motor. I was always petrified of motorcycles, especially this was after the knee accident. So Dan let me drive to go meet a drug dealer, and he taught me for like a minute, and no joke, the whole ride on the motorcycle, I was almost killing myself. It was going forward, backward, and freaking and I was high as hell on heroin on a fucking motorcycle. I don't know. Either because I don't remember the drive, I'm saying that I was high. I could have been in withdrawal, but because I don't, all I remember is a couple small fragments of the drive. I was definitely high because I remember I'm gonna end up freaking dead. So that's another little tidbit. Somehow I made it there to freaking the Smith Haven Mall and back. Alright, I gotta find this place where I died. Alright, ciao. Blurry memories.